Everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently read John Bellaris's Doom of the Haunted Opera, and this is another Louis Barnavelt. I'm not sure which one this is in the series, to be honest with you, but it takes a lot from the very first book, which is House with a Clock in Its Walls. And it's nice that he integrates that in there because you can see the trepidation that Louis actually has. And at one point in time, even Rose herself has fear. And at that point, Louis isn't really sure what to do with himself because he makes a point that Rose Pottinger is the one that's extremely courageous, and he's always the worrywart. It's true. And this book that I have, which I got, I think it was from Amazon. Of course, it's a little bit beaten up. It's missing some of its pages, sadly. I didn't have to have all the pages, but the plot itself surrounds an opera that was written by this composer, and there are some misgivings given about him, especially Jonathan has his suspicions about this man, and it's interesting because he isn't what he seems, and it's called The Doom of the Haunted Opera for a reason. I'm not going to go into that, but it's really such a great book. These children's books, they're terrifying, and this one in particular had a scene in it that was just chilling. It chilled me to the bone. And for a kid's book, I mean, that says a lot, honestly, because I was getting really, there was a lot of suspense. I was on edge, and I knew that it would end well, and of course it always has that going theme of Louis holding back something and not allowing himself to express what's going on, and then having made a mistake and not owning up to it. There's always some pedantic mannerism that Bellairs and Strickland use to really prove a point. It's not preachy, but they do it in such a way that it's a running theme within all of the Bellairs books. Even when you read Johnny Dixon, although Johnny Dixon is a different character from Louis, he has the same issue. I don't know if Anthony does or not. Anthony Munday only has 4 books in the series, but I only have 2 out of the 4. So I'm hoping that I can read those at some point. But if you haven't read The House of the Clock in Its Walls, I would highly recommend it. The movie's amazing. It's got some things that kind of irritate me and are, little nags, but despite that, I really love both because the book and the movie complement each other, I feel. Just like with The Handmaid's Tale, I think the TV series and the book are good bookends for each other, for lack of better terminology. That's pretty much all I have to say about the Doom of the Haunted Opera. I'm not going to give anything away because it's too good, honestly. And if you're into a nice, good, scary little read, it's only 100 pages. It's a day's read. It's very easy for me to get through, but I would definitely recommend it because the books just keep getting better. And I love the inclusion of House of the Clock in Its Walls because it was just so instrumental in understanding what Louis is going through as a character. And a good illustration of just the fear that he felt and just his wrestling with that and seeing just how frightened he was. But it has a happy ending, and I love the fact that Uncle Jonathan isn't in the picture until the very, very end of the book, but it's almost like, yes, thank God, but thankfully everything ends happily. But that's pretty much all I have to say about the Doom of the Haunted Opera. Oh, I can't even talk. That's pretty much all I have to say about Doom of the Haunted Opera. I do have some good news. I got my laptop back. Huzzah! And there was much rejoicing. Fairly soon, I'm going to be hooking that up and uploading new videos. So you can be reassured that I am not dead and I'm still uploading. So until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.